Hello and welcome. My name is Kim with Lotus Within Yoga, and thank you so much for joining me here for day 17 of my 30 Days of Yoga Challenge. Today is going to be a nice, chill class where we're going to do everything seated and down on the ground. No props are necessarily needed, but like I always like to say, if you have blocks or even a bolster or anything like that that you want to come and bring it to help make the class more accessible to you, fantastic. Otherwise, let's grab our stuff and we'll begin. All right. So we're going to start in nice butterfly fold position. So finding a nice place, a seat. We're going to take our feet in front of us, soles of the feet together, knees wide. Feet can be as close to you or as far away as feels comfortable for you. You really get to decide what feels best for you, as always, in your yoga practice. Comparison is the thief of joy, so don't forget that if you're doing yoga with anybody else. So once you've found a nice, comfortable way for your legs to be in the right position, you can start to walk the hands forward and start to fold. Absolutely allow the spine to round as you allow the palms to shine up as you add a little surrender. We're not going to be forcing ourselves into any shapes, just enjoying a nice ooey gooey stretch. Noticing your breath, if you're clenching through your jaw. Or if your mind is spinning about all the things you need to do or did do during your day here today, gently just set that aside. It'll be there waiting for you after you're done on the mat. Your job here today is to simply be here and experience the sensations as you guide your body through these poses. And let's take two more big deep breaths right here. Beautiful. Okay, you can flip your palms over so that they're facing into the ground. Allow your arms to really press in to help you come and roll your body back up. There's no need to rush. Use your hands on the outside of your knees, bringing them back through center. We're going to do a nice little side bend from here. So extending the right leg off to the side, bending through the left, sole of the foot can come to the inner thigh. Let's take our right hand and reach down our right toes. Left arm comes up and over into this nice side bend, really encouraging that left shoulder to peel back. Maybe the gaze stays down to the mat if that feels good, or see how it feels for your neck to maybe see if what it does to look up. If your neck screams pinching, pain, please don't do that. That is not how we are supposed to feel in our yoga practices. Pain is not the ideal we're going for here. Big full inhales, full exhales. And on your next inhale, using your tummy and your core, gently coming back up through the center, we're going to take our chest, point it towards our right toes now, and then fold down the leg. Not grabbing and pulling ourselves in any position. You can gently just allow the spine to roll down. Even maybe encouraging the palms to shine up. That helps bring a little bit more surrender into the body. You can release out through the neck. And breathe. One more big breath here. You can flip your palms to face the mat as you press in, gently guiding yourself back up through center. Let's repeat that on the other side. So we'll straighten through the left leg, bend through the right, sole the foot to the inner thigh, reaching down with your left arm. Right arm comes up and over, guiding that right shoulder back. Really keeping that right hip and right seat bone rooted down into the mat. And breathe. Today's affirmation is I am grounded. I am grounded. This is going to be a really nice grounding, rooted practice. What does it mean to be grounded? On your next inhale, using your core and your obliques to allow yourself to come back through center, taking your chest, pointing it towards your left leg as you start to fold down the leg, not forcing yourself into any position, shining those palms back up to the sky to help encourage that surrender in the body. And breathe. Full inhales, full exhales. Excellent. One more big breath right here. Flipping those hands, pressing into the mat, guiding yourself back up through center. And let's come to a seat. You're going to bend in through, or sorry, let's take those legs and we're going to take them nice out in front of us, okay? Let's do a nice little forward fold first. So really extending through those legs, a slight bend in those knees is absolutely fine. You can always roll up a nice little blanket or a towel and have it resting underneath. That feels really nice. Tall spine. We're going to walk our hands forward with this nice tall spine until we cannot go any further, and then we will allow the body to curl as you feel heavy, flipping those palms again, not pulling and pressing and contorting yourself into this forward fold. Just a nice stretch out through the backside of the body. Excellent. One more big breath here. Flipping your hands, pressing into the mat, gently coming back up. What we're going to do from here is we're going to cross our right ankle over our left thigh, really allowing that right knee to drop open to the side. You take your hands behind you as you start to bend through that left leg. Now you can come and bring this as close or as far as feels good for you into this nice seated pigeon pose. Really just want to make sure that that right knee is staying out to the side. Again, just kind of playing with it, bringing that left foot as close as feels good for you. Really keeping those shoulders back and down, really proud through the chest here. Trying not to hunch ourselves over. Breathe. Nice glute stretch here. Maybe you've got tender hamstrings from yesterday's powerful warrior session. This is a great pose right here to help stretch that out. Okay, on your exhale, you can start to straighten back through that left leg. And what we're going to do is we're going to cross that right foot and allow that right foot to come onto the mat. We're going to come into a twist from here. So taking your left arm, hugging that right knee into your chest and really tall through the spine, as if you could take the top of your crown and touch the roof when you're tall. That's how tall your spine is. And then we're going to slowly start to open up to the left, maybe, or sorry, the right, and maybe that right arm comes behind you, maybe even your gaze comes over the right shoulder. Breathing. The taller your spine is, the more space you have to twist. One more big breath here. Gently coming back through center. What we're going to do is we're going to bend in through that left leg and we're going to come into square pose from here. So maybe your shins will be able to stack on top of each other. See, our right, our, let's start that over. My left leg is out in front and bent, and I'm going to just stack my right knee on top. This is maybe a great place where your blocks may come in. You can put a block in between your knee and your ankle. Maybe that makes it help feel, it's quite an intense hip opener, so don't worry if you're like, oh my gosh, this doesn't feel right in my body. Take that right foot and put it in front of your left shin, okay? That is also a great, fantastic option. You're still going to get all the wonderful juiciness of this fire log pose, square pose, depends on who you are. Nice tall spine, both hip and seat bones are rooted into the mat, and maybe you can start to walk the hands forward. Again, really, really powerful one for the glutes. I am grounded. One more big breath here. Walking those hands back up, gently coming back through center. Maybe taking those feet out in front, coming into a nice little windshield wiper. We're going to repeat that on the left side. Okay, so extending both legs back down the mat. We're going to take the left ankle this time over the right thigh, really allowing that left knee to open up to the side here. Taking your hands behind you, nice tall proud chest. We don't want to be hunching over and dumping anything into our low back while we're doing this. And maybe this right here, you can feel it, or you can start to bend in through the right knee, sole of the foot comes onto the ground. And then just playing with whatever angle, whatever depth feels good for you in this pose. We get into that left glute. Shoulders rolled back and down. Tall spine. And a nice, easy breath. Holding your breath will not help you get into any pose, ever. It actually keeps you from getting any depth in a pose. Excellent. One more big breath here. You can start to straighten through that right leg. Let's take our sole of our left foot onto the ground here this time. Knee hugs in towards us. Tall spine. The crown of our head is touching the ceiling. Take that right arm and hug that knee into the chest. Tall. And then start to open out to the left. Maybe your hand comes behind you. Maybe your gaze goes over your left shoulder. And breathe. Let's have one more deep breath right here. Gently unwinding through your twist. This time we're going to bend in through the right knee, maybe stacking that left shin over the right, maybe putting a block or a pillow in between your knee and your foot, or just going ahead and taking that top ankle and just bringing it in front of that right knee. Whichever way or version of this pose feels good for you in your body, there should be no pinching, pain, stabbing, no good, no bueno. We want just a nice, gentle stretching opening. So once both seat bones nice, firmly rooted, roll those shoulders back and down the body, and maybe start to walk forward through the hands. Obviously not your feet. And breathe. I am grounded. Full inhales, full exhales. One more big breath here. You got this. And then start to walk the hands back in through center, allowing the soles of the feet to come onto the ground, maybe doing a little windshield wiper motion with your legs. And instead of doing a Shavasana today, I'm actually going to just kind of do a little silent meditation in a child's pose. My body is just really craving a child's pose. Um, so whether you want to take that child's pose with me, great, fantastic. If you want to head down into your Shavasana and just chill and lay out there, fantastic. But my body's craving a child's pose, so that's what I'm gonna do. So take those knees nice and wide, toes come back to meet at the back of the mat, hips come back, and start to walk the palms forward. Maybe the forehead comes down to the mat, shoulders roll back and down the body. And closing your eyes if you feel safe to do so, and slowing down the breath, noticing the sensations in the body with no judgment, just being a witness. And find a moment of surrender. Now we're going to take just one big, deep cleansing breath together. Gonna inhale through the nose, filling the lungs completely. And on your exhale, open your mouth side out, let it go. Let's do one more of those. Inhaling through the nose. And exhale side out, let it go. And start to press your hands into the mat as you gently bring yourself back up, coming to a seated position. Whew. Thank you so much for joining me here for day 17 of 30 Days of Yoga. I've really enjoyed putting these videos together for you guys. So if you can share it, subscribe, do all the things to help get these videos out, I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Namaste.